welcome back to What's with the Kims. My name is Jillian, my husband's name is Rod, and we are the Kims. And we are also newly married. So this video is going to be about just a day in the life of newlyweds. I do a lot of content about just my life, keeping up with my home. If that is of interest to you, then I hope you'll hit the subscribe button. I hope you guys will enjoy this video. We're gonna clean my house, we're gonna cook dinner, and so let's get started. I'm sure if you are a subscriber that's been around for a while now, you know that I'm gonna show you the befores and the afters of each room today, and then we will get the satisfaction of a clean house by the end of this video. First thing I wanted to talk about was that you guys saw my morning shift with my husband. So it's about cooking breakfast, it's about having coffee, it's about relaxing, and then just taking some time to have breakfast with my husband, have a hot meal on the table for him. And then one of the perks about being a newlywed is that we just get to hang out with each other in the morning and relax and talk before he goes to work. And then I get to send him out the door. And then is when I start working on the kitchen. I get myself ready first, hopefully most of the time. Then I get this kitchen done because I feel like the value should be on spending time with my husband. Maybe, is that just a newlywed thought? I don't know, somebody tell me. Let's get on to getting this kitchen cleaned. I don't know what it is about having a clean kitchen, but I always start in the kitchen because, I guess it's the biggest mess in my house typically. I feel so calm, I have a peace of mind after my kitchen is clean. And then I feel like it's easier to approach the rest of the house. Today we have some pretty intense cleaning though, and we got a lot to do. So I don't wanna, oh, that's the cat Techno saying hello. We are gonna straighten up the dining room now. Luckily, not too much has to be done there. And then we are going to clean some bathrooms because it's like my bathroom kind of got neglected. We had some friends over this last weekend, so that's always a big job. Okay, let's go get it done. So I just finished cleaning the bathroom, and oh my goodness, I've got a lot to do today. Most cleaning the bathroom, I couldn't help but laugh. You know, I only have to really clean 1.5 bathrooms because those are the bathrooms my husband and I use the most. And then we have a spare bathroom. So I was just thinking, you know, that's a really big point of being a newlywed. There's less to do, but then I also thought, because there is less to do, like, you know, whether that's cleaning the bathrooms, loads of laundry, dishes, whatever it may be, I wonder what that transition will be like when we start adding kids to the mix, or if I end up going back to work, you know, what will that be like? So those of you out there who have experienced maybe those transitions, what did you do? Save me from myself, I guess. What could I do now to make my transition into going back to work, having kids, a little bit easier? So yeah, share that with me if you would like. Okay, now we got laundry to do and a living room to straighten up and school to work on. We have straightened up. It looks really good in here. And now what I'm going to be doing is working on some schoolwork while the laundry is going. I had some friends last weekend, so I've got a lot of sheets to do today and fold, and some put away, and then some I'm just going to put back on the bed because I'm sure we'll have visitors again pretty soon. The rest of the day, we're going to clean up my bedroom because that needs to be done. I'm going to strip my sheets off my bed, straighten up in there, and I might vacuum today. And then I've got a couple other chores that I hope you guys will join me with. Let's just enjoy the rest of our day together and let's get some schoolwork done. Schoolwork done. I actually finished my course, so now all I have to do is test, and I got that scheduled for Thursday, so wish me luck out there. Send up a prayer for me because it's my first test in my master's program. I did papers and some other things like that for my previous course, and so this is my first like sit down, take a test, which historically has not been my strong suit. So I'll study a lot. I have all day tomorrow to study a little bit today, but before I do that, I am going to go grab the sheets off of my bed, and then we're gonna clean up the floors down here, vacuum. We're gonna do a little bit of mopping as well. So let's go get those sheets. my pile has grown a little bit too large. I'm gonna run down and do one load, and then we'll come back and finish up the rest of the sheets. I actually think this might be 2 loads in itself. Ah! The basket almost went over. Okay, so this might be like 4 loads of laundry. I got the floors mopped with just a little cleaning pad, swept, vacuumed. Everything is going very smoothly today. And let's check the time. And I have an hour left before my husband gets home. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna put my feet up, have some of my water in my Hydro Flask, and I think I'm gonna watch some YouTube. That sounds so nice. So I'm gonna take a break, but I'm gonna catch you guys when Rod gets home because I have a couple more chores that I need him involved with, bring out the big guns, and then we'll cook dinner together. It's funny because when I make these videos, I have an idea of what I want in my head. So today I was really thinking about being a newlywed as I was cooking and cleaning. And what I was thinking about is how great like this time is and how special it is, and don't take it for granted. And hopefully you're in the position to where you can just like fully embrace being a newlywed. I've just really enjoyed this time with my husband, getting to know him, getting to know all the quirks, and yeah, so it's been a good day today thinking about all those wonderful things. And now I'm gonna take my break and I'll see you guys in just a bit. I'm back from my break. I ended up adding a bunch of stuff to Rod and I's wedding registry. So this video is titled something along the lines of newlyweds, homemaking as newlyweds, or something like that. And technically, yes, we are newlyweds, but we haven't had our wedding ceremony yet. So we got married in December of last year, and so we've been married for 9 months now. Wow, 9 months. And we're still technically newlyweds, but it was just a legal ceremony in my parents' living room, and it was very sweet. But we're actually having our real wedding, like our real, yeah, I guess we could call it our real wedding, in January. And you might be wondering, who are you talking to? Rod is home from school. Now you just saw I wiped down the table in here, and now it's time to fold some laundry, because it can't be a What's with the Kims video without some laundry. At least that's what it seems like. So I'm gonna fold this ginormous pile of laundry, and then we will start on dinner. All right, so we are gonna cook dinner. My husband has a very important test coming up tomorrow. And I was thinking, you know what he really likes is pumpkin gnocchi from Trader Joe's. And so I thought, let's do something that is gonna take his mind off of test and put his mind more on delicious food that he already enjoys. I know he enjoys. So we are going to be making an Italian sausage pumpkin gnocchi kind of dish. And we're gonna start by frying our Italian sausage. The first thing that I'm gonna do is preheat my cast iron skillet with a little bit of oil in it, so it's already heating up. And then I'm gonna put a little avocado oil to coat the bottom of my pan. And then we're gonna let the oil heat in the pan, and that is one way to make sure that you're not gonna stain your cast iron or your Dutch oven. Okay, now our oil should be preheated. I'm gonna turn my vent fan on and we are gonna brown this sausage. Do here is we are going to put our Italian sausage aside. So we're going to scoop all of it out of our Dutch oven. Try not to get any of the oil out with it. Okay, and then we're going to get rid of our oil. I'm going to take a couple tablespoons of butter and melt it on the bottom of the pan. And while that is melting, I'm going to get some minced garlic. I've got a couple cloves of minced garlic. We're going to put it right in the pot. Starting to smell really, really good with our butter and the garlic. And you know what? We're gonna jazz it up just a little bit more. Mom sent me this mix. So it's got all of the stuff, seasoning with chili pepper, basil, salt, tomato, parsley, and garlic. I love this stuff. I'm gonna dump a bunch of it in this pot so it starts smelling really, really good. Okay. I think it needs to go up even further than that. We want a lot of it in there. Okay, look how good that looks. Now we're gonna start making it smell really nice in my house. Oh my goodness, it smells fabulous in here. Because we only did a little bit of garlic, 2 cloves, I'm gonna sprinkle just a tiny bit more in here with some garlic powder. A little bit of onion powder. Some coarse salt. That's about a teaspoon. And some fresh ground pepper. Butter. So it smells absolutely phenomenal in here. And this is going to be so delicious. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a couple bunches of kale, a couple handfuls of kale, and dump it right in that pot. I wish you guys could smell my house right now. It's amazing. This mix, I'm gonna add some pumpkin puree. It's just pumpkin, not pumpkin pie. So I'm just gonna add some pumpkin puree. It's gonna get nice and sweet. I would say that this is probably a half a cup. And I'm gonna just mix all of that kale right in with it. Oh my goodness, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. In some heavy cream and mix it. I'm gonna add in some organic chicken broth. The sauce should be kind of thin. Step is adding in the beef or the Italian sausage, letting that get happy. Now I'm gonna add in my pumpkin gnocchi from Trader Joe's. And I'm gonna dump my gnocchi right in the pot. Okay, I'm gonna let that sit for just a little bit to let those pumpkin gnocchi warm up. Got a nice simmer going on the gnocchi. We are going to add in some Parmesan cheese to make this all nice and melty. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be thick and melty with that cheese in there. Oh my. The dinner shift is almost over. Well, I should say it is over, but I am going to now clean up. I feel like my day has like parts to it. It has the morning shift, which gets my husband out the door. It has the cleaning, it has the school shift, and then it has the dinner shift, and then I can just chill out. But tonight, since I got a new couch, my photos that I had up on my wall weren't centered with the couch anymore. So what I'm gonna do is move those pictures above the TV. They're Rod and I's engagement photos. And then I'm hoping that when we have our wedding, people will, like our actual wedding, that people will buy us a gallery wall photo frames that I have on our registry, and we can put our wedding photos on that side. So I'm gonna start with that rearranging process after I finish up dinner dishes. much for joining me. As you can see, the bed looked a little disheveled, but you ever have one of those times where it just won't dry? I think I put too much in the dryer at once. So we waited a little too long, and now it's getting late and we're just ready for bed. So we just like kind of threw the sheets on. And one of my favorite YouTubers, Megan Fox Unlocked, I really like her vlogs. One thing that she was saying recently is like, just get it done. It doesn't necessarily have to be perfect. So that's kind of the philosophy I'm gonna apply to this. The bed has clean sheets on it. It's done. It's not perfect, but it's done. Rod and I are newlyweds. We might have been married for 9 months, but we've only been living together since June, since we were in Korea. And that's a whole other story. We're really living into this whole newlywed thing, and I think that today's video really made me grateful for this phase of life of just being Rod and I, having our first home, getting it set up, being relaxed, getting to hang out together. In fact, as soon as I end this video, I'm gonna go sit with him and we're gonna watch a movie and just hang out and reconnect for the day. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this week's video, and I will see you again next week, or maybe even sooner, who knows. I hope you guys will subscribe, and we will see you next week.